On my way down here, walking along the riverbanks here to fish another little Tannin stream, and the water's down there about probably 9-10 foot down off that bank. And just have a look at this grass, how it's all laid over here. That rain we had about 5 days ago, is that how much that river, that little river, or Tannin stream, rose and ran over the top of these riverbanks. Unbelievable. Right, I've only been in the river 2 minutes. Flicked up into that shaded section, and this little tacker came out and grabbed. I got a gold, double O gold angler on today, just to see how it go. I thought it might be a little bit too bright, because that water has cleared up a lot in the last couple of days. Anyway, I'll get this little fella off. Yeah, that was just flicked over there under that, in that shaded patch there by that bush, and a couple of turns of the reel handle, and this little tacker grabbed hold of it. Took me by surprise actually, very first cast. I just had another hit and a miss on that, on the copper, little copper agly. I'm not sure whether it's too bright in this water, or whether I should go stonefly or March brown. I might just go March brown for now. Just take that sparkle off, that shine off there, because trout's eyes are very light sensitive, and you get the sun bouncing off a bright bit of copper or a bit of gold, yeah, you can put them off. So I might just try that, see what happens. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I just, 2 casts. The first cast was to my right in that shade area. Second cast was just to the left a bit. There was a bush sitting out on the river a bit, and I hooked a trout, had it so far in, and then she just sat there and shook his head and off it went. I'd put the wrong stonefly, and I put one that only had 2 little trebles on it. The third treble had broken off some time back, and I meant to take it out and put a new one in there. Yeah, oh well. I thought he still could have stayed hooked though. I've done it before and got him on just one hook on the lure. Anyway, I got a new one on again now. Oh, I tell you, someone's had them offers. I just hooked another decent one here. Took 2 jumps out the river and ran me into this bloody tea tree that's hanging in the water here, and wrapped myself around there, and yeah, he's gone. Thankfully I got my lure back out of it, but don't need this. I'm getting away from that tree. Took a chance of getting another one up here yet in the same stretch of water. It's good signs though, a lot of aggression in them today. Not like the other day. Or yesterday it was actually in the lower area. Oh, there you go, beautiful fish this one. There's another cast in the same pool straight ahead, and this beauty's come up and grabbed hold of it. Look at that. He's only just hooking that top jaw. So I'm not going to mess around in too much. I reckon a few head shakes and it could be gone, it could be gone. So anyway, I'll slip the net under him. It's a beautiful fish this one. Close to 400 grams. Just really put the net straight under him when I said I was going to, because there's the little lure popped straight out of his mouth as soon as he got in that net. Lovely fish. I'll weigh him in the net and then deduct the weight, and we'll see what he goes. Settle him down a bit in the water, and I'll get him out in a minute, and we'll just weigh the net with the fish in it. That's another lovely fish, same pool. Just up there on that left hand side in that flat water, and this fella's fat little girl's come out and grabbed hold of it. Beautiful. Look him in the net where he spits it. Will she? There you go. This is, there was she in the net, and out came the lure. So there you go. She's gone. It's not bad, is it? 4 hookups in this one little stretch of water. Beautiful. That's how it used to fish. And, amazing change from yesterday. Oh, that last fish, not the one I just released, but one before that, went 425 grams. It's beautiful condition too. Oh, it's got another nice brown here. Beautiful. This one I had a thrown in under that tree there. A nice bit of flat water, and I retrieved it back across the river. And he's only just hooked in that top jaw too. He's only just getting lipped. And they're beautiful fish too. Another big fat bugger. So we'll get her in the net. It's, won't be long before he tosses the lure, I don't think. Beautiful. Geez, a lovely condition. Had a good wet summer this year. Another 2 hits here. I missed both fish. They weren't as big as the last 2. But the buggers are here, that's for sure. So we've got to get one up into that, just in around that corner up in there, and then we've got some nice water up ahead. I just want to get in under that tea tree there. Oh, he's got another little fella on here. That was it. Tossed in under, I already hooked and lost one here, and I just flicked in under that great big blackwood tree there, and yeah, this little tacker came out and they should hit the water, and the bug alarm went back on the Akuma Helios reel, and bingo! I hooked and lost another nice trout back in that pocket of water down there where that white bubble line is, the far end right where those trees or blackwood and all that's hanging over on that, in that little flat water. Nice solid fish too. Anyway, we've had 5 trout in 40 minutes so far, which has been pretty good fishing really. Pretty happy with that. And yesterday, about 2.5 hours yesterday I think, for 3 trout in 2 different streams. And a nice little pocket of water up here on this bend. Beautiful. Another solid brown on here. He's tied himself up in a knot. Anyway, we'll get him in. He's certainly pulling. He's tangled up there. I got to give him the net. There he goes. He had another mate chasing him too. I got him off that riverbank there right next to that blackberry bush. No sooner hit the water and he just smashed it. So, you could toss it in a minute. I pretty well looked in that jaw. Anyway, let's get him off. Yeah, good to go. You sit there for a minute, he'll be right. Come on, get your bum. You're moving. Come on, bub. You come. He's good. He's just gone over into there now. All I got to do is untangle this mess he left me in. Look at that mess. Holy bloody moly. Another one, number 7. Another fat little fella, and he's taking right on that shallow run there on that bubble line on the right hand side. Another solid, lovely, fat little well conditioned fish. And we'll get him off and send him on his way. Another one, very next cast. There you go. That was up to the left side, this one of this little narrow run. It's only a smaller fish, but they all add up. That's 8. Anyway, we'll get him off. Very next cast is another one. It's actually the same spot, straight up there on that left bank. Another little tacker come and grabbed hold of it. Unreal. It's 9. These now can turn around from one day to the next. They're either on or they're off. Today they're on. Another one, number 10. Double figures. Such quick diving, he's just taking that pull there. Long cast up into it. And I saw a trout surface feeding, but I don't think it was this fella. And anyway, look at him, beautiful little tubby little thing. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you notice how treble hooks are a little bit off centre. I always do that in all my treble hooks. I mean, you're always going to hook and lose a few trout, but by having them just a fraction off centre, hopefully you can see, hopefully it comes up alright. I've had a lot of success, more success than not by having it, by putting it off centre. Also get your little honing stone out after every third or fourth trout. Just give them a little touch up and keep those point tips on these treble hooks really sharp. Oh, nice little bit of a deep hole here, but some nice water up in around this bend here. Nice flow in it, so hopefully I hope I can get a dozen today. I'll be quite happy to get a dozen. Just had a lovely trout come out from under those tea trees on the left hand side there. We drew him out of the shade and he got up behind him. Once he got in this shallow run here, I could see the whites of his mouth just open and close behind the lure, and as soon as he got out in that, where it ran shallow, he turned and darted off. So I still may get him yet if I get a cast in up in under that tea tree again. You might grab it before it comes out, see what happens. A northeasterly breeze has come up now. Bugger. Didn't need that. Still, I've had about 4 follows and no takers now. It's amazing. 10 trout in an hour and 20 minutes. And then that wind came up. I had a couple of follows, I had 4 follows, and they just wouldn't touch it. And since then, 20 minutes time since, I have not seen a trout. Not a single trout in this river, or even a follow. That's how quick it can turn around. Anyway, still some good water here, we'll just see what happens. But that northeasterly certainly picked up, which is, I think it may have just changed the whole day. Finally, after 30 minutes, I have one. I mean, put on like hell in this friggin' water. No, not a monster, but lovely fish. I'm in a real dark shaded area here, and I was taking in that big deep pour. I just flickered in and let it drift back down. Yeah, whammo! Buckalog's caught it, took it. Pretty well hooked too. Anyway, we'll get him off and send him on his way. Oh, another nice fat plump fish. Look at the size of this bugger, how fat he is. Beautiful. I'm getting him straight to the net. That was a backhand cast up to that river bank right in under that bush there, and I just saw the silver flash as he come up and the sun hit the side of him and grabbed it. So we'll get him in. Finally, after about 40 minutes, it's what's it now, 20 past 5, I caught trout number 13. I've got a gone back to the little copper aglia, double O copper aglia, and there's a cast right up along that right hand river bank, brought it back, bow wave appeared, bang, this fella grabbed it. I was just about to call it a day too. I will now once I let this fish go. I'll have a couple more casts up there and then call it a day. It's 5:30, I'm back at the car. Yeah, 13 trout, finished up being a good day, but first I had 10 trout in the first hour and 20 minutes, and then that northeasterly wind come up and they just shut down. So yeah, 13 from 16 hookups altogether, yeah. Quite a few hit and misses, so a big turnaround from yesterday with 3 trout taken in a couple of 2.5 hours or something in 2 different rivers, yeah. So I was quite happy with that. Little Meps lures did the job. Helios reel and the Akuma Cellulose trout rod, 1 to 3 kilos rod, perfect. Beautifully well balanced setup, they all done well. So a very happy chappy today, and I wasn't even worried about not getting off at 13 today. I was happy to make double figures again. So I want to try and get 300 before the end of the month, and if I can do that, I'm on par with well, for a pretty good end of the season session tally. So until next time guys, tight lines.